As some of you may or may not know, Afeni Shakur, the mother of Tupac Amaru Shakur, the late rapper, passed away last evening. They're saying it was possible cardiac arrest in her home in California. So, no, she wasn't just the mother of a rapper. If you're not familiar, Afeni Shakur was originally from North Carolina. She had a very um, she had a struggle. I mean, she was the example of a black woman, of a woman, of a fighter. We talk about revolution, right? She's the example of someone who worked against odds that were given before her to try and manage the different competing roles in her life. When she was on trial, she's one of the Brooklyn 21. She was on trial for conspiracy bombing charges. She was pregnant with Tupac at the time this was all happening. So at the time, she's pregnant with her son. She is trying to help. I talked to my stepfather because Afeni was a Black Panther, and my stepfather also was a Black Panther. And I talked to my stepfather a little bit, earlier today about it, just kind of get his take. And he was just saying, like, what people don't understand about Afeni is that, she was not just trying to represent herself, but she was also trying to help her co-defendants. She's out here trying to do research. She's trying to do this. A lot of times you couldn't get lawyers to work with you because they would get freezed out. Sean King has a piece today about COINTELPRO and FBI spying on contemporary groups. But I don't believe for one second that any of this stuff ever stopped. Like all of a sudden there's a cutoff point and then it started again. I mean, and they've made it difficult for so many people to be engaged in this work. So, when I think back about Sister Afeni's life, after Tupac passed, she started a foundation here in Atlanta, actually in DeKalb County, and she did it there, but she did it here. I mean, he was born in New York, they lived in Philly. They, if you listen to Tupac, he was out in California. But she said that she started the Tupac Amaru Shakur Foundation, and there's also a performing arts center, not that far from my parents' house, here because this is where he bought his first home. So, so I just want to give a little shout out and send them to the ancestors. Rest in power, Afeni. As we would say, Mama Afeni. Definitely inspiration for all of us as we're talking about moving forward and building revolution in our communities.